So, you have now completed the education portion of week 3, and we're going to look at some assignments for you. And as before, please try to do these at least a couple of times, the assignments, and you'll be able to talk about your results or ask any questions in our telephone meeting that will be coming up. So the first assignment is to ask you to continue with the stress log part 2. So a couple of times a day, continuing to look at the stress log and to enter some things into it, but also the part 2, which is taking a look at the end of the day, which coping skills you were using and if they were helpful for you, and which ones you may have been overutilizing. Going to also invite you to continue with the same stress reducing activity that you tried last week, or try another one. Experiment, see which ones are enjoyable to you, see which ones are the most helpful to you. And I'm also going to invite you to try another healthy coping mechanism. So as I suggested last week, if your coping mechanisms are mostly, or you tend to use mostly, avoidant coping strategies, I invited you to try another one like psychological or instrumental. This week I'm going to ask you to do the same. Try one from another category that you don't often utilize to see how that might work for you. And you can let us know how you did with that. So the other 2 assignments are going to be one, a mindful meditation, and another, relaxing and breathing. And both of these are going to be guided. So the relaxing and breathing exercise is going to be about 5 to 10 minutes. And the mindful meditation is going to be about 10 minutes also, maybe a little longer. And in this section right here, I'm going to do them back to back with a little bit of space in between. So you're welcome to do them right now back to back if you have 20 to 25 minutes. If not, you can certainly stop and come back. And I'm going to encourage you to try each of these at least one other time, and maybe 2 more times, either listening to me or on your own, so you can get an idea of what mindful meditation is like, what relaxation and breathing exercises are like, and you may have a lot of experience with this already. But I'll invite you to check out the way I'm doing it, because there's so many different ways to do it, to see if this might be more helpful than the way you've been doing it, or maybe how you've already been doing it is more helpful to you. It's just an assessment. So as always with the assignments, I'm going to, of course, invite you to not have to look at the screen anymore, to allow yourself to get as comfortable as possible. You don't even need to be right in front of the computer as long as you can hear me. So take some time. You can even stop this recording and then come back to it. When you've gotten into a position that is comfortable enough for you to really be for 10 to 20 minutes, really allowing your body to relax as much as possible. So take some time to get yourself into that position, and I will continue.